let's talk about creating an internal site. And for the uninitiated, in a lot of our content, we refer to this as an intranet, because this is the googly way of creating an internal resource site for you and for your team. So we use a feature called Google Sites. It's a file type now. It used to be like a web builder, but now it's more like a file. Okay, so I've opened a site. I go to new, and then I go to more, and then Google Sites. It opens up a Google site, right? And so I would say my business intranet. Cool. And this will be, there. Okay, cool. So you can see here, this is kind of like a basic builder, and you give it a name, and then we start building out pages here. So I can add a sub page if I want, maybe one's for marketing, another sub page, one's for sales, another sub page, one's for support. And these end up being department pages. And within those department pages, you could create something like, for us, it's like ticket management with our customers, add a sub page, maybe comms guidelines, and add a sub page. I don't know, what else would we put? What else would we put in support? Hardware support. There we go. Okay, cool. And on each one of these individual pages, we can start adding content. You can add text if you want, and start, if you're wanting to, building out business systems. Here is my content posting system. And so this intranet can be used for building a resource for your how-tos, your systems, your processes, your onboarding guides, which is a good point that we usually have a dedicated page for onboarding. Call it the newbies guide in our business. Put that one right up the top there. And bit by bit, we can build out these individual pages. And then when we're ready to go live, we hit the publish button, and we can share this with our team. Now, importantly, you want to be careful that you keep this shared only to your company. There is the option to share this publicly, which means public to the world. And we've had customers click the wrong button and put all their systems and processes on Google, which indexes the systems and processes in search results. So be very careful with that button. Keep it just to your company. Very, very, very important. But we're going to hit publish, and we're going to publish it. And it effectively becomes an internal website. So I can grab this link and open it in a tab, and I won't see the builder. Oh, it's not yet published. Oh, that's weird. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was too fast for it. It took a second. Okay, so we've got the intranet here. We've got the menu where I can go through my different options. I've got sub-menus here as well. But this is our basic intranet. I can go to marketing and see the system that I created there. I can probably set the menu to be on the side. There we go, side menu. That's probably a little bit easier for everyone. And then on my marketing page, you can also embed some other content, right? So images, you can upload files, you can grab something from Google Drive as well. Here we go, test doc. I can embed a document if I want. So that's published. Give it a second. Still hasn't put my menu on the side for me. But anyway, hopefully it will soon. There we go, cool. Okay, so we have our menu on the side, and we've got all of our different pages here. Here I embedded a Google document. I can access the Google document. You can embed videos from Google Drive as well. So if you want to store your videos in Google Drive, Loom has got a couple of extra features, like you can click a button and take out all of your ums and ahs and stuff like that if you paid for the paid version. So if you're creating training videos, Loom is really great for that. Now, we've promoted this for many, many, many years and helped people to build a place for systems and processes in their business. And many people ask us, well, why don't you just put these in Google Drive? Why don't you just have a folder called SOPs and put all the stuff in Google Drive and let people access it from there? The primary reason for that, and the reason that we've set it up this way and promoted it this way over many years, is that when your team have a destination to go to, they're more likely to think of that destination when they need to solve something. When someone's trying to get something done in your business and the files are just somewhere in Google Drive, I mean, everyone's Google Drive's a mess, right? They might have to spend some time hunting there. Yeah, sure, if you're really tidy, you might have all of the SOPs in one shared drive just called SOPs and lock that down so no one else adds any other files there. That would be a good way of doing it if you really wanted to do it there. But this allows people to browse on mobile a little easier. It allows them to see processes and systems in context to each other. So you can have them nested under each other, which is pretty useful. Like you might have one for finance, which includes all of the payment processes, SOPs, all next to each other. So that makes it easy. And the ability to embed content and give people access to multiple documents alongside text and instructions that are embedded here is just a much nicer experience than hunting around for documents. So it gives the team somewhere to go to browse around. And if you wanted to create an onboarding flow of sorts, like a newbie's guide in our business, I'll show you what that looks like in a moment, then this is a really great way of doing that. So I'll actually see if I can go and find that. Might be hard to find it via search, but let's give it a crack. There we go. Found it. Okay. So in our Genius Net here, cool. So in our newbie's guide, this is where we want to do things like we've got an outline of someone's first week and what that's going to be like. We outline our team and our values. We've got heaps of photos and stuff here, which is really cool. We've got documents embedded. We've got our mission, and we've got rundown. We've got customer avatars and stuff like that here. And then we do this other cool thing where we all created like baseball scorecards for ourselves, and everyone gets to do that when they join the business. And you can see here that everyone gets to learn a bit about each other's personality. Now, this is the coolest thing for someone who's just joined the company to get a bit of an idea of who's around here on the team, who's around here in the business. And we just embed those all here in the intranet, and then the team get to access all of that when they start.
If you liked this video, we've got plenty more on the channel covering this topic and much, much more.